I set myself a challenge: 7 days in Albania, what some people are calling Europe's last undiscovered country, all on a shoestring budget. But we're not doing the usual tourist spots. I'm here to hunt down the insane adventures that you won't find in any guidebook. We're talking Cold War bunkers lost in the mountains, mythical springs hidden from the world, and what I found was nothing short of an explorer's paradise. The concrete ghosts of Tirana. My journey kicks off in Tirana, a city that has this incredible energy, like it's shaking off a long gray sleep. You really can't get a feel for Albania without understanding its past, specifically 45 years of communist isolation under the dictator Enver Hoxha. His paranoia was so extreme that he had around 173,371 bunkers built across the entire country. And my first stop is the mother of them all. This is Bunk'Art 1. It's a colossal 5-story anti-nuclear bunker built in the 70s for Hoxha and his inner circle, and it was a complete secret until the regime fell. Walking through this long, cold entrance feels like you're stepping into another world. With over 100 rooms, this place was designed to be a secret underground government in case of an attack that thankfully never came. There are offices, an assembly hall, even the private rooms meant for the dictator himself. It is seriously eerie down here. This isn't just a museum, it's a concrete ghost, a chilling glimpse into a history you can still feel all across this land. This is the side of Albania most tourists completely miss. The fjords of the Balkans. Leaving the city behind, I'm heading north, because the real Albania, the one I came searching for, is in its wild, untamed landscapes. The roads get rougher, the villages get smaller, and the views, well, they get more and more epic. My destination is this man-made reservoir called Komani Lake, but the real adventure is the boat ride to get there. People say the Komani Lake ferry is one of the world's great boat trips, and let me tell you, they are not wrong. It wasn't built for tourists, it was and still is a lifeline connecting the remote villages of the Albanian Alps. For almost 3 hours, you just glide through what feels like a lost world. The water is this milky turquoise color, and towering cliffs shoot straight up from the shore, creating a landscape that honestly feels more like the Norwegian fjords than the Balkans. There's zero cell service out here. It's just you, the drone of the ferry engine, and mountains that feel like they've been here since the beginning of time. This one boat ride shows you a side of Albania so far removed from the rest of Europe, it might as well be another planet. The mythical blue eye of Theth. The ferry drops me off at Fierce, which is the gateway to the accursed mountains. A name like that just promises an adventure, right? From here, it's a rugged drive deep into Theth National Park, the heart of the Albanian Alps. My goal for the day is to find a mythical natural spring, and up here in these mountains, myths feel very, very real. This is the blue eye of Theth. It's not the famous one in the south you see all over Instagram. This one is wilder, more remote, and you have to earn it. Getting here means a proper hike, scrambling over rocks and following a trail that's not always obvious. But then you turn a corner and you see it. It's a pool of water so clear and so intensely blue, it just doesn't look real. It's fed by an ice-cold waterfall pouring down from the mountains. Jumping in is a shock to the system. It feels like diving into liquid diamonds, but it's the most alive I've felt this whole trip. Tonight, I'm staying in a local guest house for about 20 euros, where the owner is serving up homemade food and pouring even more homemade raki. This is exactly the shoestring budget paradise I was hoping to find. We're only halfway through the week, and we've already explored secret bunkers and hiked to a hidden spring. If you're loving this journey through the real Albania, and you want to see what other insane adventures we find, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. You won't believe where we end up on the coast. The city of stone and spies. After the raw nature of the north, today is a long travel day heading south. I'm watching the landscape change from jagged peaks to these beautiful rolling hills. My destination is Gjirokastër, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known as the City of Stone. But I'm not here for the famous Ottoman houses. I'm here for what's hidden underneath them. Beneath the castle lies another ghost of the Cold War, an 800-meter-long emergency bunker. Built in secret in the 1970s, it was meant to shelter the region's party officials. A guide takes you through his 59 rooms, which have been left almost exactly as they were found. There are rooms for government ministries, creepy interrogation rooms, and a generator hall with this rusted-out machine that was supposed to keep the lights on during a nuclear war. It's damp, claustrophobic, and so much more atmospheric than Bunk'Art. This place feels raw, completely untouched, a genuine time capsule of paranoia. It's another layer of the undiscovered Albania I came to find. The Hidden Canyon Beach. From the City of Stone, I'm driving towards the sea. The Albanian Riviera is getting famous for its beaches. They easily rival Greece. But the the best spots aren't the ones you can just drive up to. My challenge today is to find a paradise that most tourists don't even know exists because it's just too hard to get to. This is Gjipe Beach. It's tucked away between the towns of Durmi and Hamara, but you can't see it from the road. To get here, you have to park your car and hike for about 45 minutes down a rocky path that snakes along this stunning canyon. On the way, you pass more of Hoxha's concrete mushrooms, slowly being swallowed by nature. That hike deters most people, which means when you finally arrive, you're greeted by a nearly empty cove with white pebbles and perfect turquoise water. A secluded paradise earned with a little bit of sweat. This is the kind of adventure that makes a shoestring budget feel like $1 million. The Submarine's lair. My final day of real exploration is for one of the most insane relics of the Cold War I've ever even heard of. Hidden away on the coast is Porto Palermo, a bay with a beautiful castle on a peninsula. But the real secret isn't the castle, it's what's carved into the hill right next to it. That dark, menacing hole in the cliff is an abandoned submarine bunker. Built by Hoxha, this massive tunnel was a top-secret naval base, made to hide and service Soviet-era submarines. Today, it's officially still a military zone, but it's pretty much abandoned. The scale of this thing is just mind-bending. A tunnel over 600 meters long, bored straight through solid rock, all to hide a submarine. While you can't go deep inside, just standing at the entrance and staring into that darkness is an unbelievable experience. It feels like a set from an old James Bond movie. This is the absolute pinnacle of undiscovered Albania, the kind of crazy place you travel halfway across the world hoping you might find. My 7 days are up. For my last stop, I'm visiting the famous blue eye near Sorenda, the one you've definitely seen on Instagram. It's beautiful, no doubt, a mesmerizing spring with incredible depth. But standing here watching the crowds, I can't help but think of that other blue eye, the one in Theth that I had to hike for hours to earn. And really, that's the perfect way to sum up Albania. There's the beautiful country that's being discovered fast, the one with new roads and hotels popping up everywhere. And then there's the other Albania, the one hidden down rugged tracks, inside decaying bunkers, and at the end of long mountain trails. It's a country that is safe, incredibly affordable, and filled with some of the warmest people you could ever hope to meet. My challenge was to survive for a week finding adventures tourists don't know about. But what I really discovered is a country on the edge of change, a place where true exploration is still possible, where you can still feel like you're the first person to find something amazing. Albania isn't just Europe's last undiscovered country, it's an explorer's last true paradise. You should go. Go now, before the secret is all the way out. Thank you for watching this video. If there's anything you would like to ask, kindly drop it in the comment section.